Hello, this is Todd Luck, and I'm very pleased to say that Dark Horse has announced that there is a new Masters of the Universe miniseries called Masters of the Universe Forge of Destiny coming out on September 6th. That's when the first issue will hit. You're looking at one of the variant covers for this miniseries. We don't know how many issues it'll be, but the last couple that they've put out have been 4 issues apiece. And here's another variant cover, which most likely won't have anything to do with the interiors. It's going to be written by Tim Seeley, who did fantastic work on Masters of the Multiverse and the Masterverse miniseries. And it's going to be drawn by Eddie Nunez, who did the framing sequences and the covers for Masterverse. And you are looking at the main cover for the series done by Eddie Nunez. And so the story is, on a peaceful mission to the island nation of Anwat Gar, the Royal Eternian caravan comes under attack by the minions of the evil Skeletor. And on the island itself, the nefarious Evil End sets in motion a plan that could lead to all-out war. And so this is going to be set in the Masters Universe Revelation continuity from the Netflix series, and it's going to be set early on in He-Man's career, and it sounds like a really interesting story. For those who don't know, Anwat Gar is most likely a play on Angkor Wat, which is a real-life place in Cambodia. This was built in the 12th century as a temple to Vishnu and is the world's largest religious structure and is the 7th wonder of the world and a really, really cool-looking place. Anwat Gar was introduced into the franchise in the 2002 He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series in an episode called The Mystery of Anwat Gar. It was the ruins of this once great civilization that had the same visual vibe of Angkor Wat. And so in the episode, both He-Man and Skeletor come to this island looking for this great power that was left by the people of Anwat Gar. And this was the episode that introduced a 2002 version of Cyclone, who was a guardian who was left behind by the people of Anwat Gar. And I love this version of the character. And Cyclone is my favorite master, and so I would love it if he appeared in the series. If Tim Seeley gets to write Cyclone, that would be a dream come true. So after this episode aired at the 2002 cartoon, there was a fan theory that insisted that Anwat Gar was once populated by a blue-skinned race called the Gar, and that Keldor, who was a blue-skinned warlord that becomes Skeletor in the 2002 series, that he was a Gar. And so this started as a fan theory, but eventually it would be used by Scott Neitlich when he was writing the bios for the Masters of the Universe Classics figures. And so he would put both the Gar and the idea that Keldor, who becomes Skeletor, was a Gar. Now, the comic is set in Masters of the Universe Revelation continuity, and so that's going to be a little bit different because it goes back to an earlier version of Skeletor's origin before they came up with the idea of Keldor. And so, as he says in Episode 7 of Masters of the Universe Revelation, Skeletor is an interdimensional demon, and on his home planet, he was actually a hero. And then things go very wrong in his life, and so he ends up joining the evil Horde and becoming Hordak's apprentice. And of course, he would eventually betray Hordak, trying to take Eternia for his own. So it'll be interesting to see what this new version of Anwat Gar is like. Unlike the previous Masters of the Universe Revelation miniseries, I wouldn't expect this one to tie in too much. It is being billed as a prequel, but I have a feeling that Forge of Eternity is basically just giving Tim Seeley the chance to do regular Masters of the Universe stories, which I am all for. I've been asking for this for a while now, and I don't know if this is testing the water for future miniseries or if this is already planned as a series of miniseries. But guys, please come out and support this. This is going to be some really, really good stuff, and I'd love to see Tim Seeley regularly write Masters of the Universe. So again, the issue will be coming out both digitally and in print on September 6th. So you can go ahead and reserve it at your local comic shop. All right, that's it. Like and subscribe for more videos. And until next time, good journey.